Okay, here we are back in MatrixGold. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy what you're going to be watching. Today we're going to do things about getting designs and stuff to put on our rings, like not texturing, but things to put on smart flow to flow on surfaces and stuff like that, and different ways to do it. But first, we in order to do it, I think we need to get a little bit better understanding of curves and degrees. And I'm going to focus just on two, a degree 3 curve and a degree 5 curve. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and first grab a line, and I've got grid snaps on. So I'm going to put one line over here, and I'm going to just draw another line right here. Okay, and right now if I type in what, we already know they're degree 1, but just to check, I typed in what, and valid curve index 1. It doesn't really say the degree, but that's what it is because it's just a line curve. So if I put points on it, it'll just have the points on the ends, right? So don't want to do that, and then I'm going to hit escape. You can hit escape or F11, I believe. So right now I know they're degree 1. Okay, so just 2 points. So we're going to rebuild this one to a degree 3 curve, and we're only going to put four points on it, because if whatever degree it is, it has to have one more point than what it is. Like that 2, degree 1 had a point here and a point there. That's a degree 1. So it has, it's a degree 1, but it has 2 points on it. Now you can rebuild these, and I'll get into that in a little bit with more points. But I want to talk about a little bit more in depth here. So let's go ahead and accept that, and let's just make sure it's a degree 3. So again, I'm going to type in what and hit enter, and NURBS curve, so we change it to NURBS curve, it's a degree 3. So that's good. Okay, we're going to take this one, type in rebuild, and put it to a degree 5. Okay, so right now it's a 3, so we change it to 5. Automatically it'll change it to a 6 point count. Okay, and then we'll accept that, and just to make sure, we'll type in what again, and it's a degree 5. Okay, so if I go ahead and I turn on points, okay, right now we have they're nice evenly spaced, which is really good, and we have a degree 5 here and degree 3 here. Okay, so if I go in and I just take these 2 points and I take them up equally, 2 there, and I take these 2 points and take them up equally, 2. So there's a difference, right? Because this point's affecting that. But I'm going to show you something. A degree 5 curve, actually the points are, it affects more points. It's kind of difficult to explain, but it actually affects more points. So let me go back. We'll go back. Don't want that. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we have both our degrees. And now I'm going to go ahead and take that degree 3, rebuild it, at a degree 3. It's at still a 3. We'll keep it at 3, but we'll put 6 points on it this time. Okay, and we'll hit OK. So let's turn on points again, and you can see. Let's change it back to a 1. Okay, well let's let's rebuild that to degree 5, and it'll automatically take it to 6 points. Now if you look at it, you can already tell the points here are not evenly spaced, right? So a degree 5 is it automatically spaces them out evenly. Okay, so again, if we were to take these points here and jack them up 2 millimeters, it really kind of gives us pretty close to the same surface, except we have points dragging it down here, and you can actually change the weight of points, which will maybe in another video. And if I take these 2 points and drag them up we get a little bit smoother surface, right? It's not so sharp. Okay, so keep that in mind as we move forward here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to make a little over under weave type pattern for to flow along some kind of a surface. So let's just make it kind of long, and we'll do that, and then we'll take it and we're going to offset it through point both sides, and we'll take it out kind of big. So that'd be 4 millimeters. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I'll take that center curve, turn it to gray, and get rid of it. And then I'm just going to take these curves first, go ahead and rebuild them to a degree 5 curve. Okay, so we got those at degree 5, and we're going to take those and duplicate them in place. And then we're going to take 2 of those, the bottom one, hold down shift, grab another one, the bottom one, and we're going to rotate them from F4, holding down shift, exact parallel. Okay, so we have something like this. Again, I'm going to take 2 of those curves and put them on gray, and then for right now I'll just hide them. So we'll just deal with these 2, and we'll turn on points. And I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 in the center here and then drag them up something like that, and go ahead and accept, hit F11, turn off my points, and we'll go ahead and hide them and bring back our other curves. And we'll take these, turn on points, F10, and we'll take this part here. Actually, we'll take a little bit more and we'll drag that. That's too much. We'll go ahead and take those center points and drag them up a little bit. Okay, and we'll turn back on our yellow, see what we got here. So we got a little over and under pattern going on, right? Okay, so that's what we want. We'll hit F11, get rid of our points, and then from here what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take that curve or a line curve, and we want to just close these off for right now. And then I'll do another one, but we'll keep everything in the same colors so it will be easier to tell what's what. And we'll go in here, and now what we'll do is we'll just go do a surface, surface 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, enter. Woo! Okay, I missed something there. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter. Okay, and then get rid of all this stuff here. We don't want it. Really, I could just do sweep 2. Alright, so we have that surface, and let's go do our other one. Right click on mouse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter. And get rid of all that stuff there. And hit enter. So we have an over and under pattern, right? So now we need to get these sides coming down so we have some kind of definition with it. It'd be easy. So we're just going to go ahead and select all of yellow and select all of green, and we're going to extrude them pretty far down. So we have this. Okay, so that's going to be our pattern there. And then we're going to well, we can go ahead and take all that and we'll just join it together. So we have one surface and 2 surfaces, and they're open, of course. And we'll go to our top view, and we'll go to our surface, a planar curve, put it on a cutting layer, and we'll just draw a plane curve out there. And we'll just take our surfaces, go to our front view, and we'll drag them up a little bit. We'll drag them up a little bit more. We can always manipulate that when we 3D it and everything. So we'll just go ahead and take that. So we'll take all this and we'll split with our cutter and hit enter. And we just get rid of that and get rid of that and get rid of that, right? Okay, so let's take a look at it. There we go. And now at this point I'm going to turn off my curves for right now. So we still have them in two different surfaces, which is fine for right now. And then what we want to do is go ahead and grab another plane, go to our top, put it out there, and we know that that's sitting right on top of our plane, so we're going to take those two and we're going to take this and split with the two objects and hit enter, and then we'll just get rid of that and we have the planes, right? So we'll grab all that, join that together, so we still have two objects except they're closed now. Oh, that one's open. Oh, okay. We'll take that and join it and open surface. We're missing something. What's open on it? Okay, well let's just go ahead and check. Good thing we're catching it now. It's easier. Take it, show edges. Oh, right here. Okay, well let's hide our green, see what's going on there. Oh, okay, we just got a box there because we took that one surface and put it on the other. So I should have joined them together probably. Okay, so what we can do here, that's an easy fix, right? So we already know we can just sweep it or loft it or whatever. So we'll just go to surface 2, you can't take the rails, you have to get the rails on MatrixGold, so we'll go ahead and dupe, D-U-P, dupe edge, this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge, and hit enter. And then we'll take this and just hide it real quick, and we'll do a sweep 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, enter. Get rid of that, so I did something wrong. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, enter. Okay, and then turn all this stuff off. And hit enter, and it's hidden. So we're going to take this and just change it to a different layer, hide it, show this one, take this, take that, and join it. Okay, so now we have a closed surface. So we have two closed surfaces out here. Okay, so oh, this will be interesting to see if they boolean. Let's go ahead and do a boolean and see if it worked. Boolean union. This surface enter, this surface enter. Yeah, it worked. Okay, and then take that surface and hide it for later. And we'll take this surface here and hide it for later if we need it. Okay, so we have all this. Now the next thing we want to do is fillet those edges, right? Because if they're nice and sharp, it may not be a good thing. So let's go to our surface, go to fillet, and the reason why I'm doing this is I know it's we can only do okay, fillet first edge, first surface, right? And then we have to select another surface. We can't do them all, right? So let's back out of that, and then what I'm going to do, let's try fillet, select first surface, intersection, and again you have to select the surface. So we're going to back out of that. We're going to type in fillet in the line, F-I-L-E-T, and we're going to fillet surface, select first, oh no, wrong one, fillet edges, and we're going to chain edges, and we're going to select this edge and that edge. It won't let us. Well, we'll hit enter. What is it we have it set at? What's the tolerance? We don't want. Okay. We'll hit enter. 0.5 is good. Enter, enter. Okay, so there we go. Go ahead and click this one. Enter, enter. Click this one. Enter, enter. Click this one. Enter, enter. Okay, so we have our fillet. And we still have a closed surface, and they're joined together. Oh, I forgot one. So here, 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 here. Okay. So there we go, with a nice smooth surface, right? Okay, from here what we need to do, or what we should do, is go ahead and take this and explode it. And we want to get rid of these open ends. And we'll keep the bottom so we don't have to go through and do a lot of, we can just join everything together, and we'll hit enter. We don't need to, so we'll select everything and we'll join everything together again. Okay, so now we have something that we can flow along a surface of something. So, but of course it's kind of big, so we'll just drag it out of the way for right now. And then I think I yeah, right here I have a ring already set up for surface. So let's take this surface, and I'm sure you've done this before. Go to our transform and auto base, enter, drag this up here. Go to our top view, and of course we want to put that center objects, enter, and then we want to scale it, right? So we want to scale it down, 3D, F4, bring it down nice and kind of, I'll turn off my snaps here real quick. Nice and small, not too small, though we need a good depth. And we'll just take it and bring it over here for right now. And I'll take this because it's killing my eyes, and we'll change it to a little bit different layer. Alright, so we have this. Now we want to take this and flow it on there. What is it? It's a little over 1. You could make it smaller if you wanted to, but we're just going to continue on. I'm going to type in move, hit enter. Select my object to move, this one here, hit enter, and the point that I want to move it to will turn off my grid snaps, turn on my O snaps, and I'll just grab it at that, let's go to all views here for a second, make sure there we go, okay, and I'll drag it, it's on the top, so I want it on the bottom part, bottom mid, there we go. And then we'll just kind of bring it over and place it. It's not going to be exact, we know. Is my intersection? Yeah, my intersection's on. So somewhere, actually we'll just do this. Okay, so we have that. Now we can array, right? Go to array linear. We can do array, but it's a little bit harder with this particular item. We don't have a corner we can get into. 15, it's probably a little much, but that's okay. We'll hit enter, point, and then point, something like that. And if you wanted it smaller, you could just cut it down so that these would be closer together. Oh, and even here, you could just put a box around and do a cut, and they'd be even closer together. I'm not going to, just kind of giving a demonstration, so we'll delete those. We'll take this, all these, go to scale, 1D. From here, let's go ahead and zoom in here, and from over to here, and we'll drag it back to the intersection, hit enter, and then we'll just duplicate all these, point to duplicate this midsection here to there, and we'll do it to there. We'll do it 3 times. Okay, and then I'm going to take all my green there, and these 3, add these 3 in, And I'm just going to go ahead and group them together so I don't have to worry about picking everything. So right here we'll go to scale 1D again, and we'll scale from here down to here and in and hit enter, and we'll do it again, except we'll do it from here to here, enter, and we'll do it one more time because it looks like I might have moved. There we go. And everything looks good. Okay, so we have our little pattern there, and we'll just go ahead and do our flow. Smart flow here, here. What's our curves pointing up, curves pointing down, switch our U. Everything, it's going to flip it around and hit enter. Oh, wait, one more time. Click that surface, click this surface, and go here, collect these, and hit enter. Yeah, I flipped it. Let's flip our. There we go. And there it's laid out on top of our ring. So if we take this, hit enter. If we take this and hide it, we have a little shape. Once you put your rails on there and everything, and whatever design work you want to do in between there, it's up there on the surface. But this is kind of what we're going to, and you could, like I said, you could cut those down into smaller pieces so they're closer together, all kinds of stuff. But that's just one little thing, and actually I'm going to go ahead and I'll just job bag this just for the sake of having it. But that's one way you can do something to flow. Now the rest of I won't go into detail and show you all the how to flow it or anything like that, but I do want to show a couple more, and this one's kind of interesting. We'll go to our solids and we'll get a ball, and we'll just go to F4, and we'll go ahead and change that to green, and we'll take our ball and put it out here, and we'll take our ball and we'll move it up kind of close together. We'll take our ball, hold down Alt, and drag it up. Kind of close together. Yeah, kind of close together. What the? One more time. Hold down Alt. Oh, Alt. Sorry, not that one. Okay. A little bit of distance there. Okay, and then we'll take this one and this one, these two. Hold down Alt and drag them over, and we'll go ahead and take let's see, these two, mirror them, F4 down here at the bottom, and we'll take these three, and well actually let's just go straight to the, no, we need to do our surface. So so we'll take this, I'm going to do this two different ways, and you tell me which is better. Mirror it over to F4 and hit enter. So we have this. Okay, and I'm going to go to my surface and drag a plane out here, and we'll turn on our snaps, grid snaps, just maybe a little bit larger just to be safe, and we'll bring it out evenly. Alright, so we'll take it here and we'll take all our balls and we'll split them. Ouch. And select our surface and hit enter. Alright, and we'll just get rid of all those bottom halves. Okay, and now we'll take our balls and split them with our surface. Enter. Okay, and we want to keep the plane, so we'll just go in here and okay, take our surface and split them with our balls. enter. Yeah, there we go. So we want to get rid of all this stuff here. Okay, so we have this. All right, so what we're going to do is just go ahead and join that together. All right, and now we need to go in there and do a fillet. So let's F-I-L-E-T, fillet edge. Let's try fillet surface. 0.3, no, let's do a 0.5 and hit enter. Enter. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so we'll do the fillet edge. F-I-L-L-E-T, hit enter. We want to go ahead and take that. Okay, it's not letting me do it. Let's try this again. F-I-L-E, fillet edge, fillet corners. Jim Vision fillet, no. Fillet. Oh, okay. Corners. There. Select poly surface to fillet. Select all our areas to fillet. Hit enter. 0.5. Enter. No kinks found. Oh, that's something's wrong there, bro. Okay, F-I-L-E-T, fillet edge. Let's do fillet edge. Chain edges. Okay, we'll do it one at a time. Enter, enter, okay. Enter, enter. Enter, enter. It's just when you go to cast, it's much better for when you the metal comes in. It has some roundness to go around the curves. If they're real sharp, a lot of times it can create problems. So it's much better to go ahead and fillet them. So we have this, and it's an open poly surface, and we kind of have everything together. So what we need to do is we need to go to our top, and what we want to do is we want to go to our curve. We'll do a curve, a box, and we'll go from this end. Well, we'll change it. Let's change it to a red, to this end here. And then what we want to do is take that red and extrude it, and then we'll just drop it down. Okay, and then click off it, click back on, so it selects the whole thing, drop it down, and then we'll take this and we will split with this and hit enter. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Now we have something that we can lay out and put on a surface. You know, this will be perfectly fine. You know, once you have the edge underneath at whatever surface you're flowing into, you'll have to put them together, but this will work fine. So let's take that and we'll just save it. That's another one that you can do. Now here we go. Now we're getting into the bizarre stuff, maybe. So we'll go to our top view, and again I'm going to just drag a ball out here, something to show something like we just did. So I'll grab a ball, put it on green, and we'll go to F4, and we'll do something like that. Okay, and now I'll take that ball and we'll do a transform array, and the X direction we'll go ahead and hit 4, and the Y direction we'll go ahead and hit 8, And we'll just hit enter for Z direction. And okay, so we'll go to our center and we'll drag them out, and we'll kind of space them these a little bit further apart, because what we're going to do, it kind of needs to be able to see it a little bit differently. And we'll hit enter. Okay, so we have all those out there. Now we're going to take those, we're going to rotate those 90 degrees and hit enter. Okay, so we have these. Now we're going to go to our perspective. Well, we'll just keep it on all fours, but we're going to change our perspective view, but not just yet. I'm going to go down to the command line and I'm going to type in show ZBuffer. Since I had this one activated, this is the one, or perspective activated, that's where it's going to show it. And it right away gives you these glow in the dark things, right? So those are our balls there. We're going to go ahead, we want to use these other viewports. So we're going to go ahead and change our perspective view, set view to our top so we can see it. And we're just going to kind of give it a little look-see, keep an eye on it. And we're going to select all our green, and we'll just go ahead and join those together so it'll be easy. Join them together, group them together, sorry. We'll abort that first command. And of course, okay, we'll group them together. Oh my god, complete the command. There. Okay, now if you watch here, you can see these are a little bit brighter than those, but anyway, let's drag it up. You can see it changes the color. It gets a little less white. Okay. And if you wherever you drag them, you can actually even just drag them like this too, and it'll change the colors. But you want kind of a nice white area. But we're going to go ahead and zoom in here. We'll try these. They're kind of a nice white. And then what we're going to do down here is, what is it? View. View capture to file, and I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and we're just going to keep this file, and we'll just dump it in this file here and hit save. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my viewport, and I'm going to first go ahead and type in show ZBuffer and hit that, so it'll deactivate ZBuffer, and I'll go ahead and change this to my perspective. Alright, so, and then we want to just go ahead and get rid of those. Okay, now we're going to go to our line command, and we're going to type in Heightfield. Heightfield, Heightfield, and hit enter, and our box will pop up, and the one that we just got done doing is, I think, this new one here. So we'll take that and hit open, and we'll just drag it out here. And okay, this box, Heightfield box, will pop up. 10 millimeters will give height. 70, the lower it is, the less sharpness you have. Okay, so if you're wanting something sharp, you'll want it at a higher rate. If you want something a little bit more flowy with the design, then you can do a lower rate. But you want set image to texture, and then interpolate a surface through samples. But you could play around with those and check which one works best. For the first example, let's just go ahead and take this down to a 20, and we'll take this one down to a 20, and we'll go ahead and hit OK. Okay, so right away it's like, oh my god, right, what's going on here? But if you take this and you kind of, grid snaps, take off my grid snaps, and kind of go in and look at it, you can get some crazy surfaces, you know, that's kind of, but that's not really what we're going after. So, but you can get crazy surfaces with this, is what I guess my point is. So let's go back and we'll do Heightfield again, and we'll select that same one and open, and we'll drag it out here and drop it in there. And this time we're going to bump it up to say 50, try out 50 and 50. And we'll go ahead and accept that. Okay, now look what we got. They're a lot sharper, right? It's not all flowy. So what you can do here is take that and then make them, well, not that small, but zoom in, you know. Something like that. And I'll turn it to plastic so you can get a good look. You have a nice little kind of textured surface that you could work with. You could bump it up a little bit higher, and actually let's just go ahead and do that just so you can see. We'll right click, we'll pick those again, we'll open it up, we'll just drag it out here, hold down shift, make it square, and this time I'll take it up to 70 and hit enter. And now you can tell they're real sharp. So let's go back to all viewports. Now if I take them and I drag them down, you can see the image we get is a little bit more refined, but you know, at least a little bit to be desired. But real quick stuff, it's really not that bad. And you can pull black and white images off the internet and do different designs. There is one in this black and white checker. I really like this one. You can do that and go in here, and we'll just keep it at 70, hit enter. And you can get it thinner. You can check that surface out. That is like awesome, right? That's a pretty cool, quick surface to be able to slap onto something. And there's one more, just for sake of showing, this flower here. Not real good, like I said. Some of them, it's kind of a hit and miss thing. We'll do 80. Let's try 80. So you get up too high and it'll give you a warning your computer's going to blow up. Hit OK, and let's see what we've got here. Take this, kind of scrunch it down a little bit, and you know, not bad for something real quick. And you could, you know, manipulate the surface, cut it out however you want, be able to add it on. But that's, you know, for real quick, that's pretty good stuff. But there you have it. Kind of height-filled bitmap in a little ways to show how you can make your own designs to flow on surfaces. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and a comment below. And let me know if this is the kind of stuff that you want to see, or do you want to see more design work? Maybe that would be helpful for me and you. What do you want to see? So please leave a comment. And I am getting to some things. I have a lot on the plate, and there's really cool things coming up. So I hope you continue to come back and watch. All right. Thanks, and good designing.